get American truck in, and then I'm thinking, well, you know, we haven't really done too much Euro, so here we are. I'm going to try to do a World of Trucks run. We will see external contracts, see what we got. That's back to working again. I'm not quite sure why it. So we're in Luxembourg currently, I believe. The most expensive, or not most expensive, the most profitable, I believe, is Luxembourg to Czech Republic. Let's just do that. And it's Excavator Volvo. Nice, we're doing another Volvo. $750 kilometers, that means it's probably 500 miles, give or take. So we're looking at a good 40-minute run, 40-50 minutes. I think we're up for the challenge. Got to give the Euro some more love here, because it's not having the attention the other games get. Trailer's right behind us, apparently. Get the texting out of the way so we don't kill anybody. Let's get our perspective so we can actually see if there is a trailer behind us, which they claim there is. Yeah, just gotta back it in. Yep. I really can't see for crap with this rain. And I think we're supposed to be more this way. Yeah, now I can see, hopefully, the beginning here will all right, we got that going. Let's put her in first or third or whatever works, getting us out of here. Yeah, once I got this wheel anchored down and I got my pedals anchored down, this thing's been so much easier to navigate. I don't have to worry too much about running into situations where I go through lights and stuff, because that was a big issue. Of course, now we gotta wait because the traffic is sitting right in front of us and we can't make our left without doing something really stupid, which I'm not below doing something really stupid, obviously. Let's get the overhead view since our view is obscured. We are quickly going to be getting ourselves back in the cab view because you can't steer very well. Yeah, cannot steer well at all. When you're outside the cab, it doesn't respond well for some reason. I wish the guys at SCS would fix that, but they ain't gonna listen to a little old YouTuber like me. Maybe they will someday. Yeah, that was a little different. I don't know if we got a beacon. I believe we do. We probably should put that on since this load is a bit large. Yeah, now that we've got all of the T248 wheels runs done. The next one is to finish up the Wyoming, which I intended on doing, but I was like, yeah, we're really lacking on ETS, so I said, what the heck, it's driving. It's kind of the same, just the roads are a little funkier. This is a whatever you call it, a roundabout. I should really get that F2 to get that back in there. I know I don't like it, but I really need it to see. I don't have octopus arms here where I can do some crazy crap here to reach over and get the mouse so I could spin my view to the right and all that stuff until I get one of those iFind things or whatever they're called that everybody's bragging about that I have no money for. This is what you get. I'm perfectly happy with this current setup. I can't complain. I mean, it wouldn't do me any good. Nobody'd listen. Yeah, it's having a hard time getting up this hill. Gosh, they're flying right by me. Yeah, I finally figured out the air horn in ATS, but apparently they don't have air horns in Euro, so I guess we can't scare the hell out of anybody. I didn't really take the time to discover when they expect this delivery. Hopefully, if the time gets dark or whatever, we want to change the time to brighten up our day, so to speak. That won't screw it up, I hope. Actually, I don't think there's a time limit in World of Trucks. I think it's in the regular game itself. I'm trying to do more of the World of Trucks because it seemed to pay better. I was finally able to log back into this. I think there was a issue with Euro. American, I have no issue logging into that one. The Euro side is a different story. It was making me... It wasn't loading at all. Each time it would reject it or something. So I just said, well, we're not going to do nothing more with that for now. We'll obviously play Euro. It's just not going to be World of Trucks part of it. So this time I got right in there. I think we're supposed to be here, yeah. Kind of reading the map a little better now. There are many, many mistakes. Anyhow, I gave it some time and then I jumped back into it and I logged in and it worked flawlessly. We're back into it. We're back in business. A lot of loop-de-loops in this son of a gun. I'm sure people like following a truck that's doing a lot of that crap. Nobody's coming. Alright, always getting text. Everybody knows I'm doing games usually this time of the day, but yet they'll still text me. It's a good thing it's not that important. Alright, I guess we can sneak in now that... The heck is it? Earnhardt just flew past us. There we go. We can shut this down. Don't need that now. Let's put the pedal to the metal. Probably... Our hazards are F. At least we could get up to speed. There. I'm mixing up my keys here for the keyboard for the, because you can't program every little function this thing has into this wheel. This wheel has a lot of different things that you can put into it. You can tweak it however you want. It'll be a little bit better. I'll be able to add a few more buttons, commands to it when I get a shifter. But until I get a shifter, I'm just going to go the way I got it set. All right, come on. I wonder how many more of these we'll have. That's the one thing I'm not a big fan of, but it's part of the deal. I mean, it's part of the European trucking, so it's just like with the weigh stations here. They've got their toll, so part of it. Got to deal with it. Complain all I want, but at the end of the day, what's the old thing that they used to say at EA Sports when they used to advertise for all of the different sports games? If it's in the game, it's in the game. Well, if it's in real life, it's in here. Most of the stuff. You can tweak it as much as you want. Take some of that stuff out, but some of it you can't avoid. Excuse me. Some of it you can't avoid. Not much you can do about it. I think we got a right up here. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit better at reading this map, which I better. I don't want to keep running along for ever and ever, getting lost. I think the last time I did Euro, I made a mistake. All right, we're supposed to make a left here. Really didn't even look. I was like, oh, yeah, I probably should look to see if somebody's coming. Nah, we'll just wing it. Yeah, that would have went over like a Led Zeppelin. If somebody hit me. Because I didn't really look. It'd have been my fault totally. Another toll. Not lined up. Yeah, I never registered on the other one how much it paid. Consistency is not something that this part of it's very good at, I guess. Oops, I'm trying to get us a view, a little more of a view of where we can see the road and everything. Yeah, I think we're good with fuel. Just looking at that now. I think we are going to have to probably do some repairs on the vehicle, the truck. Jesus, I almost hit that cop. Trying to adjust here. There we go. I think we're all right now. Well, until the next screw up, it'll probably run off a cop off the road or something. Yeah, there's a lot of roads in this Euro where there's no dividing line from left or right or anything, so that's kind of concerning, because you know you want to ride the middle of the middle of the road. Well, you might get hit, just like I almost did there. And I say that, and now we have wheels, or wheels. We now have lines. So we can put ourselves in a good spot, not to worry about getting hit or anything. Yeah. Not a big fan of these shoulders. They're very, very narrow. But you get used to it, I guess. There's some roads like that in the States, but a lot of them are made to accommodate the trucking industry, because you know it's vital to the country to have goods and food supply and whatever it is. The trucks are the ones that deliver it. They come in on the cargo ships offload them onto the docks, trucks pick them up, and it's a cycle that's been going for decades now. Now, some of them go via train, and some go via the plane, but at the end of the day, they're still going to go on another truck. I got to slow this beast down before we end up killing somebody. At the end of the day, they're still going to end up on a truck. Whether it's a semi, like what I'm driving now, or a UPS or some other box truck type thing. So there's a truck always involved somewhere. And sometimes several are involved. So yeah, very vital industry. Yeah, it's crazy. I was going too fast 1 minute, now I'm going slower than a son of a gun. Probably getting cursed out by the AI drivers back there if they had the ability to do so. Put my little 4-ways on so they know that I'm a turtle. I got it to the floor, and I'm going 30 kilometers. I gotta find me a more powerful truck. I'll get myself a Renault or a Volvo or something. This Mercedes is okay, but I guess it's a good entry-level truck, but I don't know if it's worth putting engine upgrades like I did with my Mac over an ATS. I put a lot of money in that truck, and at the end of the day, all I did was just went out and got a Kenworth 389 that had 605 horses. I think it had 500 something out the door, or stock, and I upgraded the engine transmission to get 605 or something out of it. So it's more powerful than this thing. I don't even know what this thing has. Probably 300. Probably my old Hemi truck had more horses than this. It's got the torque, obviously. It's got to be able to pull the stuff. I don't know, I'm rambling. I'm a rambling man. Get over to my side because these buses are crazy. Gotta get away from the crackhead bus drivers because they don't know what the hell they're doing. I was reading somewhere too that Euro was initially thinking about having bus simulation in this world. That would be cool if they did that. So if you get bored of hauling, you know, goods, you can haul people. But I don't know if they'll ever, they never got around to finishing it. It had something to do with not being able to get, we gotta make sure we stop here, getting licensing and stuff for the trucks. I checked left, I didn't check right. We're doing all right though. We got 500 and something left here, so I took the sleep function off if you hadn't noticed, but I was getting fed up with that whole having to run and find a place for him to sleep. Now we use the sleep areas as being able to forward time so we can get back into daylight and stuff. And the one thing through all of the, I haven't played that many of these, I think we're up to 13, 14 of these, 15, is the viewpoints. I have not seen one yet here. And I think they added a bunch of them, so I'm just not in the right cities yet, that's all. Not a big yank, but eventually it'd be nice to encounter one here. We encountered several over at American. I think once we get on the you know, out on a highway type thing, we can probably knock out some more of the. We're going through the countryside, so it's kind of hit or miss about how fast you're going to be able to go. We go on the Autobahn, then all bets are off. You just go crazy. But I don't think the Autobahn's for this particular delivery, because that's in Germany, and I don't think we're going that way. We're going to Czech Republic, I believe. Wow. Yeah, the truck got a little squirrely there. It will lean a little bit because I took the stability off. I think I had mentioned that before, because I thought that a stiff suspension and a truck suspension also was unrealistic. Not to that to that degree anyway. So I figured put some realism into it. You know, if you got a truck, I don't care how stiff your suspension is, if you're going into turns, it's going to lean a little bit. Your trailer also will lean a little bit too, so yeah. So if we whip the wheel around, though, that truck's going to be a little tipsy. I got the cruise set for a little bit, but we've got some windy ass shit coming up, so I don't know if we're going to be able to keep that up. We need to hover over the brake because we're probably going to need it. We got that snake turn coming up. Supposedly we can do 60 kilometers around these turns. I don't see it personally. And that's why we're dropping it down. Yeah, this Volvo Excavator thing, I don't think we've done that in Euro. I think we've done it in American. We've done a couple of the Volvo ones. But it's cool that we've gone over here and we can put that in the books. I don't know if we've done them for World of Trucks over there, though. Why the heck are we going so dang slow? obviously you don't want to go more than 50 kilometers going around this turn, but geez, you know, we should be able to at least do 40. This truck to me just feels underpowered. I don't know, I have 400k, which is supposed to be to pay this truck off, but I think it would only take half of that to pay this off. Maybe we'll use that to go get a different truck, see what they got out there for vehicles. We'll upgrade to something different, see if there's something more powerful out there. Or we might just keep running with this. People are just going to have to get stuck behind us, that's all. Now we're going fast again. You can't win, I tell you. Going down, coasting like a son of a gun. Whipping around the corners like we're NASCAR. Of course, they don't have NASCAR. Corners like that, they're all left. But trying to make my point here. Yeah, you can see the truck is listing a little bit to the left. That's what you want. You want realism here. You want them to, if you're watching the video, you want them to sense like, hey, I'm in this truck too, and it's leaning a little bit. It's going to tip over. Yeah, we got another loop-de-loop up here. Seem to have those all the time. A lot of these places we're just going to for the first time. I'm sure this town that we're going to in the Czech Republic is probably a place that we have not been to. I almost guarantee it. Looks like the sun is going to be going down soon. Oh, I hit the wrong road. The wrong button. I just took us in neutral. But we quickly fixed it. Yeah, I got my turn signals and my forward. Basically, I button mapped it so I have a drive and a reverse, and they're one's on top of the other, and then I use the right paddle to engage the gear to say, okay, get it started. It's kind of a funky way to do it, but you know, until we get a shifter, which then we'd have to do pretty much all of it would have to be in a standard transmission at that point. That's cool. The beacon is working. I put it on. because by rights you're supposed to have that running. If the weather holds, we might just keep this running until we finish the delivery. If it gets rainy and then dark on top of that, I might end up just trying to find a place to rest, and we'll forward time to daylight hours again. But with the amount of stuff, or can't even think here, with the amount of kilometers that we have left, I think we'll be fine. But I don't like to guarantee anything because it's kind of retarded. Circumstances could change, you know, and then I thought we put a beacon on this truck. I don't think we did. We're definitely going to have to add to this truck, or whatever other truck we get if we get a different one. But yeah, any of these trucks should have a beacon on them if they're going to do any kind of hauling like this. Well, we're not going to be adding anything because we got a delivery to finish, and you know, if the delivery doesn't take long, we'll maybe stop to a repair place and maybe add that stuff. Or probably do it off record. I don't know. Just sometimes I think that stuff is just boring to have in the video. Unless you're streaming and you got to get set up for your next delivery or something, and you want to change some loadouts and stuff. And that truck up there is going extremely slow, and this guy's going slow. And yeah, I like how they get me to some point where I get so freaking slow. Now I got to go through all the gears again. I love the AI traffic. Drivers in general. A lot of it much the same. Yeah, I also saw another thing. The CEO of SES that makes this game as well as American Truck had said that they'd like to get seasons in this game. But the way he explained it is it's just, I don't know, something to the effect it'd be way too, I think it would be too much on the whole game itself to have that in there, unless they, I think personally, I think the best way for them to do it is like what GTA does with their online. During the month of December, even though San Andreas technically is Southern California, but they just add snow to it. They should just do that for a short time, and maybe do it in World of Trucks, because that's an online type thing anyway. Just for a short time, and that way it wouldn't have to be permanent. Or they could do loads, where you take a special load up to a place that's remote, and it happens to be in a place where you have to cross an ice road or something. They had mentioned something to that effect, but gosh, these people seem to be slowing down, speeding up, slowing down, speeding up. Yeah, it's getting dark, but it's not too bad. I've seen it where we were so far in the countryside that I could barely see anything. This isn't too bad. I think we'll be good to finish this up. Starts raining, that might be a different story. Someday, who knows, maybe they'll add it to the infrastructure of the game, because it's mostly, I mean, you cut the map in half, and north of that's where you'd have snow, and the further north goes, the more snow you get, unless you're talking about elevations and such. That's where it gets interesting. Alright, I guess we gotta go in this lane. Yeah, those two lanes there, whoops, they take you to a different place. Yep. Damn straight, Skippy. We didn't screw up on that one. Gosh, we gotta really explore this map. It's like nothing. We haven't been anywhere. Maybe the next one we'll do is we'll just explore some places, just drive around a little bit or something. Because I did that with ETS. It was a long time before I did that with ETS. I was just like, yeah, just turn and burn, make money. Turn and burn, make money. And that's part of the game, but you're supposed to explore, especially when you get your own rig. We do have a truck. It's not the best, but I'm not letting this guy go. He can wait. Yeah, it looks like we're going to finish this up at roughly 2:30 on a Tuesday. Game time is Monday 23:32, which is 11:30. Yeah, I missed my other trucks in American. Those things had some balls. But you know, it's a heavy load it's hauling too, so I should cut it some slack. But I think somebody castrated this son of a gun. Yeah, we're a couple hours away from this delivery now, officially. Which is, I don't know, 10 minutes game time, I guess. I'm still trying to figure that all out, the estimations and stuff about how long it takes. Because on highway it's different than countryside and different in city. City, you can pretty much guarantee you're going to add time to that if you're in the city. Countryside, if it's like this, it's not bad. It's like the highway in the States, or interstate in the States. You know, we still got, I don't know, 30% fuel. Not bad. The rest area. We are good for that. We don't need that. Don't need fuel, really. Although I kind of feel the need to stop, but I think we're good. I think where we deliver this to, it should be a city or a town or something. There should be at least a fuel station nearby. And if there isn't, we should have plenty of fuel to get us there. Yeah, this wheel will let you know if you're off the road a little bit. On the serrated edge that they have on most highways, they have them there apparently, because past that white line on the right, and the wheel will shake to let you know, hey, wake up. If you're sleeping, wake the hell up. All over the place. Whoa. It's like a tunnel coming up here. It looks like we're gonna have to make a left up here. Or not a left, but a left turn, or a left lane change. So we're going to do that right now. We don't want to get ourselves off course here. I absolutely hate that when you make a mistake like that and you just added 50, 100 kilometers onto a trip. I mean, it's good for content. You have more content for somebody to watch, but at the end of the day, they're gonna be like, this guy's a dumbass. He can't even follow a map. He can't even finish a delivery in a reasonable amount of time. We ain't watching that fool. This guy here is driving like a fool. Because I'm kind of catch up to him soon, and I don't really want to pass him, but I don't want to get stuck behind him either. Yeah, let's just keep it on the down low, because I don't want to get in a wreck or some stupid thing. We've got 60 kilometers left, and this delivery's done, so we'll slow our roll back here and doesn't matter anyway. We're up on a hill now, so we're kind of stuck. So if anybody wants to get around us, that four-way indicator will tell them and say, hey, get around this guy, he's slow. Underpowered rig. Yeah, now that's leveled out, we're going faster. Everybody wants to drive slow. It's like, come on, guys. right, not bad. Looks like another loop-de-loop coming up here. Looks like we got to get over to this lane. We're going to have to be quick about it. Is he not letting us go? You better let us go, dude. I put my directional on. Son of a gun. There's not much time before we need to be over here. Not sure when that'll... We had a little bit of time, but it comes quick though. Slow down. This is so freaking narrow. I don't know how these guys do this. Drive me crazy driving up places like this. I think we went over the grass a little bit on that one. That shit happens when you don't have any shoulder. Trying to hug the... See, that should be over bit too. Oh my gosh. Start calling this TNT. They love drama because there's a lot of drama just going around that turn. Because you practically had to almost run into the guardrail so your trailer wouldn't hit the poles and stuff. It's like, oh boy. They really designed these roads with no trucks in mind. And then they added all these trucks later on and they were like, oh yeah, good luck. Good luck with that. I can only imagine how they do the wide loads over there. I don't think you can. I don't think you can do a wide load over there. How would you be able to? Yeah, all over the place, but it's easy to be when the road is so narrow. You don't want to hit the curb, so you go towards the middle, and then you're like, well, I'm taking up that dude's lane. Alright, well this load is almost done. I see a question mark down there. That could mean anything. Car dealership. Oh, I almost hit that sign. I guess if I hit it, they wouldn't have needed it. Oh my gosh, yeah, we screwed up. Almost got in a little bit of a wreck there. Alright, one of these trucks is going to have to let me out. The way that's positioned. Can't really do anything about it right now. We're in the process of trying to get a crap through this crazy ass road. Alright, we made that without killing anybody. I guess that's a good thing. It's still not exactly the way it should be. Come on, there we go. Much better. It's a real pain when you're trying to get it adjusted right. Oh my gosh. That's a garage, I believe, that you can buy. We don't really need that. Well, we probably will if we buy another truck. Oh man. It's just our luck. Alright. Chill right there. Gives me time to get some H2O here because I'm thirsty. Nice. There is a repair place, it looks like, from what I can see. Fuel place, not so much, but we're good. I think the big thing is just getting the truck fixed up and maybe seeing if there is um, engine upgrade available for it or something, because it just seems kind of strange. We're gonna have to look right there. So the light. All right, I guess we're ready to go. Got a left turn up here. Not sure exactly where. I think over here there's got to be an opening or something. Probably that opens up right here. Yeah, right there. Luckily, no oncoming traffic, so we can whip that boy in there and get her done. There we go. Nice. Enter. Let's just do that. I wanted it back up right there. Let me try it. We'll see. I'm not making any guarantees I'll be able to. I'm still getting used to all this stuff. It's screwed up. Oh man, we're not even close. We are getting there. Let's hope we can turn it just right. No, we're going to have to pull up a little bit. I think we're going to give up on that one. Yeah, because I think we're going to hit those stairs. Maybe if I go forward and I try to... Yeah, let's just go forward a little bit. Yeah, this is the reason why I shouldn't do this, because it adds 10-15 minutes to the video, and it's just ridiculous. Yeah, we're done. Call it a day, because I can't play around with that all day. It'll make 25 minutes just for that. But we got an excellent delivery. Continue. Okay. Yeah, that's where we're at here with that. You know the whole drill. Thumbs up. Hit the notification. If you want to know when videos are going to premiere, you'll get notified a half hour or so, depending on your settings, when a video goes live. So I recommend doing that if you want to see what new is coming out. Anyway, thanks for watching. We will see you in the next one.